Every year after the age of 50, your eyes quietly lose up to 2% of the protective cells that keep your lens clear. By the time you begin noticing blurry morning vision, halos around lights, or the need to hold your phone farther away, nearly one-third of that natural defense may already be gone. Most people assume it's just normal aging, but what if part of that decline is linked to something much more controllable? Nutrition. There are specific compounds found in everyday seeds that support your eye's antioxidant system, especially the mechanisms that help protect the lens from oxidative stress. When supported properly, your eyes can maintain clarity longer and feel more comfortable day to day. I'm Dr. Nelson, and in today's video, I'll walk you through 6 small seeds that may support eye health better than relying on drops alone. We'll rank them from least effective to most impactful, explain how to prepare them correctly, and discuss what you can realistically expect. Let's begin with the first one on our list, sesame seeds, and why they're often misunderstood. Stay with me, because each seed builds on the next, and the most powerful one might surprise you. 1. Sesame seeds. If you're over 60 and you've started noticing that street signs look a little hazier at dusk, or that you need brighter light to read your medication labels, you're not alone. Many older adults I speak with quietly worry that these small changes are the beginning of something irreversible. The fear isn't just about vision, it's about independence. It's about wondering whether one day you won't feel confident driving to the grocery store, recognizing a friend across the church hall, or reading a bedtime story to your grandchild. Sesame seeds are often recommended in eye health lists, and for good reason. They contain vitamin E, zinc, and copper, nutrients that support the antioxidant enzymes protecting the retina and lens. For someone in their 60s or 70s who wants to maintain what they still have, sesame seeds can serve as a nutritional baseline. They are not designed to reverse cataracts or dramatically sharpen vision, but they can help reduce the rate at which oxidative stress chips away at delicate eye tissues. However, this is where many people misunderstand their role. If you're expecting sesame seeds alone to clear cloudy vision, you may end up disappointed and discouraged. Worse, relying solely on one healthy food while ignoring overall diet, blood sugar control, and regular eye exams can allow silent damage to continue. Sesame seeds also contain phytic acid, which can reduce mineral absorption if they're eaten raw in large amounts. Lightly toasting them improves bioavailability and makes them easier to digest, especially important for older adults with slower metabolism or sensitive digestion. If you're on blood thinners or managing kidney disease, it's wise to speak with your healthcare provider before significantly increasing seed intake. Thoughtful nutrition works best when it fits into your broader health plan. Think of sesame seeds as the floor, not the ceiling, a steady base that supports your eyes but doesn't fully rebuild them. And if this is only the starting point, you're probably wondering which seed actually moves the needle when it comes to real repair. 2. Soaked pumpkin seeds with lemon. If sesame seeds are the foundation, pumpkin seeds are often the next step people reach for, especially if you're in your 60s or 70s and have started worrying about macular degeneration or those subtle dark spots that make reading more tiring than it used to be. Many older adults in the United States live with the quiet fear of losing central vision. It's not always spoken out loud, but it's there when you hesitate before renewing your driver's license or when you hold your mail closer to the lamp. Pumpkin seeds contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that accumulate in the macula, the central part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision. They also provide zinc, which plays a role in transporting vitamin A from the liver to the retina, supporting night vision and contrast sensitivity. For someone noticing increasing glare while driving at dusk or struggling with dim restaurant lighting, these nutrients matter. But here's the important nuance. Pumpkin seeds work gradually and only when prepared correctly. Raw or dry roasted seeds straight from the bag still contain significant amounts of phytic acid, which can bind to zinc and reduce absorption, a concern for older adults who may already have marginal mineral intake. Soaking them overnight in water with a squeeze of lemon helps break down those compounds and improves bioavailability. Without this step, you may believe you're supporting your eyes when in reality much of the benefit is passing through unabsorbed. This is not a rapid fix for cloudy lenses or advanced cataracts. It's best suited for maintaining macular health and slowing oxidative strain over time. If misunderstood as a cure, it can create false hope. If used appropriately, consistently, and patiently, it can become part of a long-term strategy. So now that we've addressed maintenance and macular protection, the next question becomes more urgent. What if dryness, irritation, and morning blurriness are your biggest complaints? And what if a different seed works much faster? 3. Hemp seeds. If your main struggle isn't just blurry print but that persistent, dry, gritty sensation, the feeling like there's sand in your eyes when you wake up, then this is where the conversation shifts. Many adults over 60 across the United States deal with chronic dry eye, especially those who've had years of screen use, certain medications for blood pressure or allergies, or simply the hormonal shifts that come with aging. The discomfort may seem minor at first, but over time it can affect sleep, mood, and even your willingness to socialize or spend time outdoors. Hemp seeds stand out because of their natural balance of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids, close to a 3-to-1 ratio. That balance matters. As we age, low-grade inflammation increases throughout the body, including in the tiny oil glands along the eyelids that help keep tears from evaporating too quickly. When those glands become sluggish, the tear film destabilizes, leading to burning, redness, and fluctuating vision. For someone who finds themselves relying on artificial tears several times a day, hemp seeds can be a supportive nutritional addition. 2 tablespoons daily, sprinkled over yogurt or blended into a smoothie, provide essential fatty acids and amino acids that help maintain cell membrane integrity in ocular tissues. Unlike some other seeds, hemp does not require grinding or soaking, making it practical for older adults who prefer simplicity. However, this is not a replacement for prescribed treatments if you have severe dry eye, autoimmune conditions, or are on anticoagulant therapy. Omega-rich foods can slightly influence blood thinning, so coordination with your healthcare provider is important. Ignoring that step could create unintended complications. If dryness and irritation begin to ease within a few weeks, that's encouraging. But what if you're looking for something even more targeted for rebuilding the fatty structures inside the retina itself? Something that works at a deeper structural level? 4. Ground chia seeds with healthy fat. If you're in your late 60s or 70s and you've begun noticing that your eyes feel tired by mid-afternoon, or that contrast seems weaker when you're watching television or reading in softer light, this may not just be dryness. It can reflect subtle changes in the retina itself. Many older adults quietly fear macular degeneration because they've seen a parent or sibling lose central vision. The thought of not recognizing a loved one's face clearly or struggling to read a grandchild's text message carries a deep emotional weight. Chia seeds are particularly rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Inside the body, a portion of this can be converted into DHA, a structural fat that makes up a significant part of the retina. DHA plays a role in maintaining flexible, responsive cell membranes in the photoreceptors that detect light. As we age, dietary intake of omega-3s often declines, and this can subtly influence visual performance, especially in low-light conditions. However, preparation matters. Whole chia seeds can pass through the digestive system largely intact. For someone over 60 whose digestive efficiency may already be reduced, grinding the seeds before consumption significantly improves absorption. Pairing them with a source of healthy fat, such as a small amount of coconut oil or full-fat yogurt, further enhances bioavailability because these fatty acids are better absorbed in the presence of dietary fat. This is not a quick solution for advanced retinal disease, and it does not replace ophthalmologic care. If misunderstood as a cure, it can delay necessary medical evaluation. But when used consistently as part of a broader nutrition plan, it can support retinal resilience over time. So if chia helps nourish the retina itself, What happens when we move to a seed that delivers even higher concentrations of omega-3 precursors and may influence both tear production and lens protection at the same time? 5. Ground flaxseed with avocado. If you've made it this far, you're likely someone who doesn't just want maintenance. You want meaningful improvement. Many adults over 60 tell me their biggest frustration isn't total vision loss, but the steady erosion of comfort and clarity. The way headlights seem harsher than they used to. The way your eyes feel tired by mid-afternoon. The way you hesitate before committing to a long drive at night. These changes can quietly chip away at confidence. Ground flaxseed is one of the most concentrated plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid that supports the structure of cell membranes throughout the body, including in the retina and the glands that produce tears. As we age, oxidative stress increases in the lens and surrounding tissues, and tear production often declines. This combination contributes to fluctuating vision, dryness, and increased sensitivity to light. For flaxseed to be effective, preparation matters. Whole flax often passes through the digestive system without being fully absorbed. Grinding it fresh just before eating exposes the delicate oils, making them more bioavailable. Pairing it with a healthy fat such as avocado enhances absorption of fat-soluble nutrients and supports anti-inflammatory pathways. For many older adults, 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flaxseed mixed into yogurt or spread over half an avocado can become a simple morning ritual. However, it's important to be realistic. This is not a one-week solution. If you expect dramatic changes overnight and stop after a few days, you may miss the cumulative benefit. Consistency over several weeks is what allows the body to integrate these fatty acids into ocular tissues. If you're on blood thinners or managing digestive sensitivity, consult your healthcare provider before making this a daily habit. If flaxseed represents a major step forward in supporting tear production and reducing oxidative strain, you may be wondering, is there one final seed combination that targets the lens itself even more directly? 6. Sunflower seeds with avocado and lemon. If you are in your late 60s or 70s and have been told you have early cataracts, you probably remember the moment clearly. Maybe your eye doctor said, "We'll just monitor it for now," and you nodded, but inside you felt that quiet fear, the fear of surgery someday, of losing the crispness of color, of depending more on others than you ever wanted to. For many older Americans, vision is deeply tied to independence. It means driving to see friends, reading your Bible or morning newspaper, managing your own medications. Sunflower seeds stand out because they are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect the lens from oxidative damage. As we age, oxidative stress accelerates protein clumping inside the lens, which contributes to clouding. Vitamin E plays a role in stabilizing cell membranes and interrupting these damaging chain reactions. But here's where preparation becomes crucial. Vitamin E is absorbed best in the presence of healthy fats, which is why pairing raw, unsalted sunflower seeds with avocado enhances bioavailability. Adding fresh lemon juice provides vitamin C, which helps regenerate oxidized vitamin E so it can continue working longer in the body. Together, this combination supports the body's antioxidant network more effectively than the seeds alone. This is not a substitute for cataract surgery when it becomes medically necessary, and it should not replace regular eye exams. However, for those in the early or moderate stages of lens changes, incorporating 1 ounce of raw sunflower seeds with a quarter avocado and fresh lemon in the morning may become a meaningful part of a preventive strategy. If you have kidney disease or are on specific mineral supplements, consult your healthcare provider before increasing intake. If this final seed combination represents the strongest nutritional support for the lens itself, the real question becomes, how do we bring all 6 together into a simple, realistic daily routine that fits your life and protects your vision long-term? 7. Final thoughts. Protecting your vision is protecting your independence. As we grow older, the body becomes more delicate in ways we don't always feel right away. Vision doesn't usually disappear overnight. It fades gradually. a little more glare when driving at dusk, a little more strain when reading small print, a little more hesitation before committing to a long trip alone. These changes can seem minor, but over time, they shape how confident and independent you feel. The eyes, especially after 60, are vulnerable to oxidative stress, inflammation, and reduced circulation. During sleep, when tear production drops and cellular repair processes are active, the tissues of the eye are especially dependent on strong antioxidant defenses. If the body lacks the raw materials to repair and protect overnight, subtle damage accumulates silently. You may wake up with dryness, blurriness, or that familiar gritty sensation, not realizing it reflects deeper biological strain. This is why understanding the difference between symptom relief and structural support matters. Eye drops can soothe. Glasses can compensate. Surgery can restore clarity when needed. But nutritional strategies, when used thoughtfully, work at a foundational level. They help reinforce the antioxidant systems and fatty acid balance that protect the lens and retina from ongoing stress. The 6 seeds we discussed are not magic cures. They are tools. When prepared correctly and used consistently, they may help support the body's natural defense systems. When misunderstood as quick fixes, they can create disappointment. The key is not perfection, but steady, realistic habits that fit your lifestyle and medical needs. Think about the next 1 to 5 years of your life. Do you want to continue driving confidently, reading comfortably, recognizing faces without strain? The decisions you make today, the foods you choose, the consistency you maintain, the checkups you keep, can influence how stable your vision feels in the years ahead. Aging does not mean surrender. It means adapting wisely. Your eyes have served you faithfully for decades. They deserve protection that is proactive, informed, and patient. Start with small, manageable changes. Stay consistent. Coordinate with your healthcare provider. And remember, protecting your vision is not just about seeing clearly. It's about preserving your independence, your confidence, and your connection to the world around you. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, I'd truly appreciate your support. Please take a moment to like this video so more older adults can discover practical, science-based ways to protect their vision. Share it with a friend, a spouse, or a family member who may be quietly struggling with dry eyes, blurry mornings, or early cataract concerns. Your share could genuinely make a difference in someone's confidence and independence. I'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me which symptom concerns you most or which seed you're planning to try first. Your questions and experiences help guide future videos. And if you want more clear, trustworthy guidance on senior health, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We're here to help you age stronger, see clearer, and live with confidence.